Spider-Man is finally back on the big screen, and damn, they really went all out on his character this time. They made him depressed. He's like so sad and miserable this whole movie. He's very sad. Spoiler warning for Brand New Day, by the way. Haha, that rhymed. Brand New Day was like a refreshing twist on the character of Spider-Man, and I really like how they kind of went all out on his like fighting and choreography, and they actually made him fight like a spider. I never got the hate for the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Like, they were always the best live-action Spider-Man, like, by far. And, like, the best part of this movie, in my opinion, was the action. They really went all out on his fighting style, and it was just the best part of the movie, like, for me, by far. Even though I really liked his character in all of the previous Spider-Man movies, like, they actually finally added sauce and style when he fights. The choreography was just so much better than the previous MCU Spider-Man trilogy. Like, he actually crawled around, and the way that he shot his webs, like, towards the last, like, fight scene, the final battle, I guess, with the ninjas, that was very sick, dude. That was cool, I can't lie. And finally, we got shots consistently throughout the movie of Peter swinging through the city. They did a really good job of how they shot that, like, kind of like how Superman, it always goes back to Superman, like how they shot Superman flying and you kind of felt like you were flying with him. You totally felt like you were, like, swinging through the city with Peter, and all the shots of showing him like inside his mask and his eyes, that was sauce and style. And they focused a lot more on Peter's like internal battle with himself and like trying to balance Spider-Man and also being Peter Parker. But I liked the twist on his character, like in the Tobey Maguire like Spider-Man 2, I think. He kind of like abandoned being Spider-Man, and then he just was like, I'm just gonna be Peter Parker and screw Spider-Man. But then in this one, it actually was like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like, being Spider-Man was the only thing that kept Peter Parker going here, dude. And you could tell that they went for much more of a practical effect feel in this movie. It did not have the same kind of like CGI feel to it. Frank's character, I liked him. He was pretty cool. Their dynamic was very fun. It was very cool. It was like the highlight of the movie for sure. There was like everybody in this movie. They had freaking Nacho and Tina and the Oppenheimer lady and then Mikey and then Banner. Oh my goodness, everybody is here. His suit, Spider-Man's suit, looks so good. This is the best that it's ever looked in any Spider-Man movie or any like Avengers movie. It looks like a proper handmade suit. There's just such like an authentic feel to it, if that makes sense. It doesn't look fake, and it has so much color. Thank you, superhero movies, for having color again. And for his suit, like, you could actually see his eyes through his, like, goggle lenses, which was pretty cool. They've never really done that before. And then also just the shot of filming inside the mask and seeing his eyes was also sick. And how they kind of had him struggle a lot more with his, like, spider powers and the spider DNA kind of taking over was very cool. A very, like, interesting and new take on the character, which I don't think has really been done that much. The callback to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man also, when Peter was kind of dealing with his organic webs and everything, was also very fun. When I was watching the trailers, I thought that when Peter's eyes went black, then that was like a symbiote Venom thing, and I still wonder when they're gonna like save that, and if they're gonna involve Venom in the MCU Spider-Man universe at all. They definitely made New York feel a lot more like lived in too, which was cool. Much lower stakes Spider-Man movie, which was refreshing. And it was awesome to see Spider-Man on the big screen again after like 5 years, dude. I freaking love Spider-Man, dude. Such a good character. I love him so much. And next year we're getting Beyond the Spider-Verse. Like, dude. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know I've been very movie-pilled lately, but I'm gonna get back into some story times, so stick around for that. And thank you so much to my patrons. If you'd like to support me, it's in the description. And see you next time.